The video is 14 minutes and 58 seconds, so hopefully I didn't actually lose anything there. But I really thought I was going to. Really thought I had gone over time there. But hopefully we didn't lose anything. If I did lose the end of that last mission, that's a shame because that was a flawless mission and I would have liked to have had that preserved. But there's our sharpshooter, purple. And finally our heavy, which he looks like he's the only one who's got the right pants on. Good for you. There's a bright red 70. There we go. 70. Of course, the same yellow, and then 70 for the gun, and we finally are done with soldier customization. That's really all I do, just color code them. And let's go to engineering.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. Do you ever regret leaving the city? You must miss some of it. The food, the warm beds.
Honestly, none of that really bothers me. What I miss the most is my equipment.
I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Don't worry. I'm sure the commander will find something nice for you.
This is... well, there, my mic just told me it's on, so I don't know if you actually heard that. But this is the facility that I was talking about earlier. I can build anything I want in these facilities. What do I have? Do I want to go to sleep right away? I know I want it, but do I want it right away? That's the question. Probably not.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Do I want to... yeah, why not?
Avenger plotting new course.
So as time goes on, you can investigate these different sites, or you can stay at headquarters and just gain intelligence there. But we'll get these rookies, I believe. You have to be a little bit careful because the aliens are also learning more about you as time goes on, and sending more to stop you as time goes on. So it gets much harder in the later months. So you can't just spend all day. You can't just spend all your time just doing this. You have to be improving in some way. Go get some supplies. It's basically 2 different kinds of currency. In the top right, it's actually kind of 4 if you think of the alloys and the Illyrian, but mainly it's, you know, intel and supplies.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
If you think I'm about to read all this to you, you are very poorly mistaken. If you want to read that, I suppose you can pause the video and read it to yourself. Which I guess also means I need to let it scroll through. As for the ship itself, my initial findings were alarming to say the least. The device is psionically driven by the latent energy of the subject's brain, in this case the commander. More importantly, it appears the device functions as both a transmitter and a receiver, relaying information via some form of psionic link. Even after removal, I've had to shield this device to contain the residual psionic field surrounding the implant itself for fear of, well, there you go. That's it. For fear of what it might be capable of, that's it. That's all you get. Pause it if you want to read the rest. So yes, Advanced Warfare Center, that's what I was thinking of. And I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Autopsy him. I know there's a reason. Oh, the Skulljack, yeah.
The
All right,
Advent
yeah, well,
officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper, in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
you can get free autopsy, so I'm always a little hesitant to autopsy one of those guys, but
Just give the word and I'll
Stop
get
it.
started, Commander.
build facilities. So yes, here we're gonna go ahead and throw the Advanced Warfare Center.
Advanced warfare
That cost me
construction
115 supplies.
initiated.
We'll talk more about engineers as soon as I get one. But now, we're probably going to have another mission starting very soon. But we're going to continue trying to get these supplies until then. There we go. Okay, review our target. So we get 2 different... No, only one target. Okay. Now, usually you get choices, 2 or 3 different... But it's the regions, I just remembered. We only have this one region, East Africa, where we have any operations. So we only get one option. It's one option per region, up to 3. So for now we get this one. It's an easy difficulty. We get an engineer, which is fantastic. And it's protective device, but it's pretty easy. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine.
Setting course for the East African sector.
What I really would have wanted was hack the device, because sometimes with hacks you can get there's nothing. Yeah, I don't have any extra stuff except maybe weapon upgrade. Yeah, I can't put the repeater on. Alright. So how do I just go? Square. But yeah, sometimes if you get the hack device, you get a hack that permanently increases your hacking stat. And if you get that early in the game, it's amazing. Begin mission. 3 minutes left on the timer. So, yeah, we'll get into this mission a little bit. I'm not going to cut between some videos being missions, some videos being base functions. I'm just going to cut. I'm going to try to keep them all 15 minutes and cut it where it cuts.
The Resistance set up a data tap on the Advent network through an access point in this area. They've been retrieving data critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent picked up on the signal and are moving to destroy the emplacement. We need to move in and eliminate any hostile forces threatening that device.
Launch it. I don't really like these suburban maps, simply because they're a little bit more difficult. There's less cover. We are concealed, which is good.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay. Good move. I usually do 2 moves to open.
Okay.
Just to try to see something. I wanna uncover the first pod. I'd like to have this. I like to kind of keep the sniper up here. This might be okay. Could be easily flanked. That's my issue with that spot. Let's instead go to this spot. For now, I will put her up. Put him up.
Although they bear some
There we go.
resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Oh, hello, timer.
Location confirmed.
Why does it... Wait, what the shit? Shut up. That's weird. They changed the way that works.
We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage. But be careful. If they detect us, things will only get worse.
I just moved my specialist, so I can't try it this turn if I tried it all. We'll just go right here with you.
Let's do this.
And I think we'll watch what the aliens do, and that will be the end of this video. Oh, yeah, they're moving towards the device, so that's going to make it a little bit harder to hit this ambush. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we do have a flank on him, but let's try... I just want to see... It doesn't hurt anything to see what we could get for this hack. But I gotta stop it right here. We'll see what the hack is on the next one.